It targets enemies and deals damage as though it were a basic attack from the front row. Roofdender. Passive. Whenever two allies in a row would receive damage from an attack in a combat cycle, you receive one reap stack. Anytime that an ally on your road would expend a reap stack, you may apply any unique affixes affecting their weapon to your own. Interesting. Receive damage in a combat cycle. You may only cast this ability if you have ended 2 or more consecutive turns in the same round. Expend X reap stacks. For each reap stack spent this way, you may duel an additional time during the next combat cycle. I don't know about that one, but I mean, it doesn't seem bad.
Which one?
Rank 9.
Why is he did 2 more same round, expend X reach sticks.
Doesn't seem bad, but also they can just counter it by not. It's no cost, and it's a free active.
Well, like, what, they'd counter it by only attacking you?
Yeah, I guess.
Or you could just put a thing that lets you duel people if they attack you in this ability.
Expend for each troop seconds minutes. May duel an additional time during the next combat cycle. Duels afforded by Harrow. Harrow enables you to duel enemies who would target you. Whenever you would successfully win a duel, you gain 1 additional maximum reap stack. All allies on a row also gain a bonus maximum reap stack whenever this ability would proc. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, the Lost Rider wasn't horrendous or anything like that.
There's just some red flags.
Some wonkiness, yeah. I'm sure it'll get even smoother as we go through later. Rootsmith. Oh god, the Rootsmith. Yeah, it's been a while, right?
I know it was. He was super complicated.
Parable. 12 mana basic. This ability may be cast with Echo 3 for no mana cost, or with Echo 4 as an active. When this ability resolves, target enemy receives damage or target ally receives healing equal to a quarter of the last instance of damage that they received.
What the fuck? It's so hard to understand the value of that, because then you have to know what a quarter of damage is.
Right, you kind of have to plan out what they're thinking.
I mean,
Target ally.
it's
Target enemy
direct
receives
damage, so that's direct damage is very good in this game.
direct damage or target enemy receives direct damage or target ally receives healing equal to the number of echo stacks they number of total echo stacks on them before those stacks resolved. So in this case, if you got someone up to 12, they'd take 12 direct damage.
Yeah. Wait, how could you put 12 on them? By using
Parable,
it as the active
you can use it
and...
as an active and a basic. So you get 6, and then, um, well, you get 7, right? And then it ticks down by 1, and then you push it back up to 7. So in total, they've had 14 on them. So I guess they'd take 14 actually. 14 damage and 14 healing is pretty good.
Wait, doesn't... Oh, so the echo stacks from this ability doesn't, like, stack?
They do.
Or, well, you don't get another instance of the ability, you just increase the time?
Essentially, the way this works is if I have Echo 3, right? And then
Yeah.
someone adds Echo 4, it goes up to Echo 7.
So it takes longer for the ability to resolve.
Right, right. But you can resolve Echo stacks by building them up to 12 or reducing them down to 0.
Okay. So, like, if you wanted to, let's say, get another instance of Echo going, you just cast it on a different person.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Um, Rank 2, Litany. Enemies affected by Echo stacks temporarily lose mana equal to half the mana you spent on your last turn. Allies affected by Echo stacks temporarily gain mana equal to half the mana you spent on your last turn. When an enemy or ally meets or exceeds 12 Echo stacks, you may gain mana equal to the mana you spent on your last turn. Feels a little bit weird. Cool. Enemies affected by Echo stacks temporarily lose mana equal to the number of Echo stacks affecting them. Allies. Alright, now it reads enemies affected by Echo stacks temporarily lose mana equal to the number of Echo stacks affecting them. Allies affected by Echo stacks temporarily gain mana equal to the number of Echo stacks affecting them. When an enemy or ally meets or exceeds 12 Echo stacks, you may gain 12 mana.
And so an enemy gains 12 mana?
Loses 12 mana on their turn.
Oh,
Allies gain 12. Well, up to 12.
yeah.
It's based on the number of Echo stacks affecting them.
Oh, okay. So, if something resolves normally, it doesn't drain your mana as much.
Right. There's an incentive to putting Echo stacks on people and just having them sit there. Rabble. For each ability cast behind this ability on the stack, you may have an enemy or ally gain 1 Echo stack. That's pretty good now. It's actually very good now. Target an enemy or ally's ability that's currently on the stack. That enemy or ally casts their ability with Echo 1. This instance of Echo 1 is applied to that enemy or ally. Until that enemy or ally no longer possesses Echo stacks, the rate at which their Echo stacks deplete is doubled. So we put that ability on Echo, and essentially it'll trigger when they have no longer have Echo stacks anymore. Whenever you attack or on your turn or cast an active ability during an enemy or ally's turn, you may have target enemy or ally currently possessing at least one Echo Stack, gain or lose one Echo Stack. Should that be 2 Echo Stacks? Rank 5.
At least. Wait, don't you already have a thing that lets you double the depletion of?
Double the depletion, yes, but not the increase.
Or you type or lose 2 Echo Stacks.
Gain or lose 2.
Oh, right. It says, oh, at least 1 Echo Stack and lose 2 Echo Stacks.
I had it as 1 before.
Well, it would certainly make it easy for you to trigger off a whole bunch of your stuff all the time.
Yeah.
So that'd be a good thing.
I think that's okay.
Faster.
Yeah. Similarly affects 2 targets. Both targets gain Echo 1 and their Echo Stacks tick down together at both of their turns' beginnings. Additionally, you may have linked targets on the same row gain Echo Stacks at the beginning of their turns instead of losing them. This ability may be cast with Echo 2 instead of Echo 1 as an active. There's gotta be a better way to word that. I'll fix that. Ink Fetter. For each ability cast beyond the spellbound stack, you may summon a past self to your row. Past selves do not take up summon spaces and do not count as summons. Each past self has max HP equal to the total number of past selves on your row. For as long as a past self exists, you gain the ability Paradox. Between consume past self, Echo 1. Paradox deals direct damage to target enemy equal to the total number of Echo Stacks on the row. Paradox. I think it should be each past self has max HP equal to the total number of Echo Stacks. At the beginning of each battle, the first ally to receive an Echo Stack from an ability that you cast becomes the target of Figment. Once per combat cycle, whenever that ally would cast an active or basic ability, you may copy that ability for half its cost, casting it with Echo 2. I think that's interesting. Ellipsis. The first ability you would cast each combat cycle gains priority 1 on the stack. You have until the last enemy or ally in the turn order chooses whether to respond to this ability to change which ability you're using. Yeah, I like that one too. Axiom. Current combat cycle phases end. Mean your next turn. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we got through the Ritsmith, JJ.
Yay.
We're gonna make it, buddy. Are you alive?
No.
Okay. Ritsmith. This ability may be oh, right. Ritsmith. Cabaretto. There we go. For both effects below, target enemy receives direct damage equal to half the damage dealt. You may have target ally in a row become the recipient of an attack or ability that targets you. You may become the target of an attack or ability that targets an ally on the adjacent row. I think that's pretty good. First Wiles. Rook. Attack target enemy in range. In addition to the damage taken, that enemy receives feigned damage equal to the damage dealt. Anytime an enemy affected by Rook would receive damage from erstwhiles, all feigned damage is consumed and inflicted on their max HP threshold. This ability appears as a basic attack with Mask. At the beginning of each of your turns, you may choose between equipping or removing the mask. When the mask is equipped, your HP bar and mana bars cannot be seen by enemies, and damage that would target you is not revealed. Whenever you would equip the mask, choose an ally on your row. Until you remove the mask, they also gain the mask's effects, and they appear as a copy of you. You may switch positions with characters who receive the mask's effects. As long as you share the mask's effects, characters may cast basic abilities from your character's ability pool. Those are all necessary from what I remember. Conceit. Attack target enemy in range. Deal all feign damage you possess and then consume it. When you next equip the mask, you may have target cloned ally gain a pithing charge. This charge is consumed when the ally is next targeted. Pithing charges deal direct damage to that ally and the first enemy that would target them, equal to the feign damage consumed by Conceit. Pithing charges are not visible to enemies while the mask is equipped. Valence. Whenever you clone an ally with persona, you may exchange feigned and real damage with them. The exchange amounts may not exceed the total amount of feigned damage that both you possess. Each masked character must cast this ability for its mana cost when it was cast by another masked character. Regular characters during the casting, this ability is free active. Each caster deal director feign damage is chosen by the primary caster for each instance of damage. Target in range receives damage when the last character is casting this ability. Target enemy in range appears as a copy of you and gains mass effects. If a masked character is a target of an ability that is on a stack, targeting character may choose a new target from among masked characters. The order that you choose. Opposition and turn order. Play possessed with directly or directly deal damage to an ally on your row. You make it. Mask goes max HP mana they would spend on abilities that you do not possess. That's actually a really cool ability. I really like rank 9. Enemy characters affected by your mask lose max HP threshold equal to the mana they would spend on abilities that you do not possess. It's like a... What's the card? Painful Quandary. Feels a lot like that.
I don't remember Painful Quandary.
It's discard a card. Whenever you cast a spell, it's a 5-mana enchantment. Whenever your opponent would cast a spell, they have to discard a card or receive 5 damage.
Yeah. I remember
This ability. Let's cast it. What's it cost? Oh man. Wow. Alright, we did it. Went through the whole humans tree. Didn't have to make a terrible amount of adjustments at all. I'd like to go through when I'm a little bit more sober.
I think a lot of the complexity of things could be dumbed down. especially within the last two classes.
I agree.
I mean, people are gonna have to operate all four of these classes at once, and it just can't be so hard to do.
Ugh. It looks like my internet is starting to give out again.
Yay.
Oh, man.
Oh man, oh man.
Um, okay. Let me call you on my phone.